Yo, what's up? This is Hardwell for TranceClass TV.
TV! TranceClass for mixed compilation! Mixed by DJ Mikas! Retracts by Cosmic Gate! The Shy Brothers Blind Love! Richard Ferran, Wide Awake! Party! Marco V! Mixed by DJ Mikas.
Hey, what's up? This is DJ Mikas for TranceClass TV. Tonight, we're at the Pacific Coliseum in Vancouver to see Hardwell. He's opening for Tiesto for his Canadian tour. This is huge. We're talking huge stuff. Let's go and have a look. What's up in there? Hey, what's up? This is DJ Mikas for TranceClass TV. We're in Vancouver today and we're having Hardwell from the Netherlands. Hi Hardwell, how's it going?
Yeah, fine man, how are you?
Very, very good, very good. Nice to have you on the show, really. Thank you for accepting the invite. First question I want to ask you, you're touring right now with Tiesto, you're doing the Canadian tour. How did that came about? How did that happen for you to get on board with Tiesto?
The tour is because we did the record 076. And yeah, before I did with Chester together a Privilege, Ibiza, opened some shows in Europe for him. And yeah, he asked me to do and collaborate on the whole Canada tour. So yeah,
great.
Really exciting.
Great, great. You're from the same town, Breda, right? In Holland. I want to ask you, did that give you an advantage? What happened? Did you connect over there with him, or is there something in common that happened for you to work with Tiesto on those tracks, or?
Actually not. Chester was like, I don't know, 2 years ago he tweeted me, he sent me a message. He was like, wow, Hardwell, I play all your tracks and I love your stuff. And we started emailing over and over, and actually he found out later that I was from Breda, so nice. It just happened like in a musical way.
Okay. Being from Holland, really, you're at the epicenter for dance music, really. It's where most of the thing come from. Do you think that affected the way your career developed? Because if people don't know, this guy's been DJing since he's 13 years old. So can you tell us a bit more about that?
I think Holland is really open-minded and is well educated. If we're talking about dance music, there's so many DJs, so many good producers over there, and I think for every DJ, no matter what age he is, they got an opportunity to, you know, to work out some tracks, work in the clubs, play your tracks in the club, and yeah, I don't know. I think I fell in love with dance music when I heard it for the first time, and I always wanted to do this. And yeah, I think Holland was like the best place to start.
Yeah, definitely. We're talking earlier, you started your DJ career at 13 years old. I think you have an interesting fact about you were touring, you said like you were 14. How did that happen? How you get access to the club when you're only 14 years old? Can you tell us a bit about that? Because you're probably the youngest DJ we got on the show, like I mean for your debut. 14 years old is quite young, really.
Yeah, I think I was 6 years old when I started playing piano. I was 12 years old when I started making electronic dance music, and I was 14 when I signed my first record deal. So, and because of the record deal, I did a mix compilation, and it ended up in the at #1 spot in the album dance chart in Holland. And because of that, people wanted to book me, and yeah, I did the first tour when I was 14. And actually, my parents drove me to the club because I wasn't allowed to enter the clubs without my parents. So yeah, that's nice, really. You say you signed your first record deal when you were 14. Can you give us a bit of an idea? What was it? Is it a label that is still standing? It was DigiDance in the beginning. So
DigiDance, yeah.
Yeah, it's not existing anymore, but yeah, I started there.
What was the track?
The track, I did the remix for Drunken Monkey.
Drunken Monkey, okay.
It's an old track, yeah.
It was techno or more?
No, it was more like, in that time it was more like a commercial trance record.
Commercial trance record, okay, yeah. That's great, great. Talking about music, you're in the studio often, you produce for many years. Is there anything you want to reveal about your production technique? What do you do the most in the studio? You get those big touch riff going on really in most of your track, you know? What synthesizer you use to do that?
The synthesizer I'm using is always a Access Virus TI, the desktop one. If you're talking about software plugins, I'm using the Nexus and the Silent One.
Silent One seems to be a staple on everybody's interview, isn't that? Like, it's my favorite too, personally, really.
Yeah, it's
amazing stuff.
It's very handy. You can easily program your own synths, and you can search for a preset. Just, you know, if you think the preset is okay, you can change some sounds in it. It's so easy to use and very friendly to use. So yeah, that's why I prefer the Silent One.
Talking about music, you launched your label last year. Can you tell us a bit more about it? You got a hit right now that I think it's sitting at number 3 on Beatport Progressive House chart. Can you tell us a bit more about the process? You started on your own to release your own music, right?
Yeah, I wanted to start my own label because of I don't want to deal with any A&R manager because I have my own point of view on music, you know, and I don't want to have somebody on a big label that's gonna tell me like, hey, you should change that and that part of your record because, you know, we're DJs, we're playing every day, we see people dance every day in the club, and A&R manager is like someone who's sitting behind his desk working on emails, you know. How is it possible he gonna tell me what I have to change? So that was one of the biggest reasons for me that I wanted to start my own label, and because of in Holland there are so many talented guys, and the big labels don't want to invest in their names because, yeah, it's like a risk. There are no big names yet, but I believe in those guys. I wanted to support those guys, and yeah, that's actually the whole, yeah, my whole mind state of the label.
So the direction of the label is mainly progressive house, right?
Yeah, progressive, techie, whatever. If a record works on the dance floor, we're focusing on progressive, techie, and a bit electro stuff. So,
do you have anything you want to say that is coming this summer on your label?
There's a lot of tracks coming up actually. The new Hardwell track is coming up. It's called The World. It's a follow-up of Encoded. That one will be released in June, I guess. A new track from Your Delicious. Jess Von D, also a really talented guy, and DJ Funkadelic, one of my best friends. He's about to release his own EP, so yeah.
Talking about talent, you probably have some people you repetitively play. You said you have people you're signing on your label, but is there anybody lately that people might not know that you think is totally rocking it for you, really, that he's just an unknown person or he's just going up?
If I'm looking at my sets, I play every record from Joey Suki.
Every record, yeah?
Every record that he made, even remix, I play all his tracks, so yeah, you should probably check that guy.
So Joey Suki.
Joey Suki. He released a track, Dig It All, on my label, so just do some research on YouTube and you will find it definitely.
He's the man, really. Well, you're touring with Tiesto, you're doing a Canadian tour. Is there anything, you're in Vancouver tonight, tomorrow you're going over to Victoria, anything else after the Canadian tour?
Yeah, we're also gonna do the States, Vegas and El Paso, so yeah,
that's great.
It's continuing for like 2 weeks now.
Really? Anything for the summer for you gig-wise?
The summer, yeah, it's gonna be really, really hectic, really busy. Actually, I think I'm headlining 90% of the festivals in Holland. Oh. So that's really cool. And of course, I'm doing The Privilege with Chesto in Ibiza on the Monday. Yeah, a couple of biggest festivals outside of Holland. But I can't tell because you know,
can't tell, yeah,
they didn't announce the lineup yet, so
okay, we're a bit early for that, but people that watch the show this summer, Hardwell is going to be around. Really, Hardwell, really thank you very much for being in TranceClass. Awesome, check out Hardwell.